1. I'm joined right now by Cal State San Marcos softball team coming off a 4-1 win in the winner's bracket of the 2024 CCAA softball tournament. I'm joined right now by head coach Stef Ewing. On her immediate right, Paige, Donnelly. Further down the line, Jayline, Sloss. And on her left, Madison Waymire. Coach, would you take us through your thoughts on today's game?
You know, first pitch of the game, Paige hits a missile up the middle, and their shortstop makes a phenomenal play. And I said this in our postgame and said that just told everybody, look out. You know what kind of game this is going to be. It's going to be high energy, and there's going to be a lot of action, a lot of things happening. And for our team to be able to continue to have quality at bats after that in the first inning and get a run, Jill to be able to leg out the hit, to be able to score the run in the first inning, I think just kind of allows everybody to breathe in that moment and get relaxed. Them coming back and scoring in the first inning, I think we were all like, okay, let's go. It's game time. And I think Toy really settled in after that. She really did a nice job of keeping us off balance. And we made some adjustments and started having some better at bats. And then once things got going in the seventh inning, it was like, all right, here we go. I had a great conversation with Waymire before she went up to bat, and she was just herself. She's been that person for us all year of just owning it. She started off this season on fire offensively. She's hit some balls like so harder than I think a human is possible to hit them. And so coming up, being the person to bat behind Paige Donnelly is not easy. Everybody in this conference knows how great of a hitter Paige is, and we are so fortunate to have someone like Madison to bat behind her to where Paige is going to get pitched to, and then if Paige gets on, look out, because Waymire is going to do the same thing. And, love to be able to have those two come up late in the game in critical situations because we feel like the odds are in our favor. I would be remiss if I didn't speak about Jayline. And, I said yesterday that it's really nice to have 17 on our side, and it is. She was nails. She owned both sides of the plate today. Her changeup, when we used it, was great. She just did a good job of managing things and just staying calm, cool, and collected. And there was never a doubt. I think the first inning kind of took her a little bit to kind of get settled in, and then after that she was off to the races and just in a groove. And I really felt like even in the last inning with Garcia coming up, who's one of the best hitters in our conference. I was sitting over there and I was like, this game is going to be done. Jayline's going to figure this out. And, and I always put on a good swing on that ball. And, we all held our breath for a second. But, it's just a great game. And here we are. This is what we wanted to do. We wanted a shot to win the conference tournament. And now we're sitting pretty for tomorrow.
Well, thank you very much, Coach. You took us through some of Madison's at-bat, but right before that, Paige had a very long at-bat. I think she worked it to I think it was a full count at that time. Could you take us through that at-bat and what went on?
Well, in my mind, I'm like, okay, I kind of got to speed up a little bit because that pitcher is a little bit faster than Toy. And before that, Kenzie, was before me. It was first and second, trying to get a bunt down. She didn't get it done, and she was very upset with herself, but she was telling me a lot of people in the dugout told her, Paige has your back. She's going to help get it done and get them on. And that was my mindset. Okay, I don't need to hit the ball out of the park. I just need to get on, move the runner, and that's exactly what I did.
Madison, I think Paige gets her big hit, scores the run. You guys go up 2-1, and I think it's the very next pitch is when you go off the wall on that one. Could you tell me your sequence and just, I'll be honest with you, how you guys kind of broke through against Quintero, who had been very good in the tournament to this point?
When Paige got that hit, I almost felt like the weight come off my shoulders, and that just speaks to our team. I mean, just how she said, if one person doesn't get the job done, next person's right behind them. And I think going into the box after Paige just did that, I was feeling really confident. I mean, we just went up a run. I was like, all right, time to punch these next two in, and let's keep it going. So. I think Paige allowed me to play to my best ability, I would say. So.
You have a question?
Yeah, sure.
Go for it.
Hi, David Contreras, Cooler Chronicle. Coach, congratulations on the win. A real intense game until the very end. It's been a great year for San Marcos sports here on campus, and to have you guys in the final tomorrow is really exciting. Has that affected your team dynamic throughout the season, of knowing that you come from a school with great immense talent and being able to display that on the field?
I think that we're all proud to represent Cal State San Marcos, and we love the fact that from the beginning of the year this year, with our soccer programs and the success that they had with women's soccer making it to the NCAA tournament, with the men's soccer team making it to the conference tournament for the first time, that it really just set the stage that this is the expectation, this is what we're going to do here. And to continue it on, volleyball makes the conference tournament, women's basketball with the run that they had, and with what our baseball team's doing, our baseball team's in a great situation to potentially win the conference and go to postseason, which is awesome for Jose and those guys. And our cross country, track and field is also doing excellent, and who knows, one of our golf teams might win the national championship. So you could go on and on about what's going on here with athletics. I see these kids working every day, not just our team, but all the student athletes here. They all support each other. And when you have that environment, it becomes contagious, where you see people working hard, you see the success on the field, and everybody wants a piece of that and wants to be able to continue that. Fortunately for us, these group of young ladies here were the girls that decided to come to Cal State San Marcos and change the softball program and just put us on the map from their freshman year, with us playing in super regionals and being here and not winning against Dominguez Hills, and then last year the run that we had, we are getting a different type of athlete here. We're getting a different type of kid here, and when you walk in and you decide that you're going to be a Cougar and you see what everybody else is doing around here, you only have one choice, and that is to do what they do and to demand excellence and to just know that that's the bar. And so it's great to be here. I think we all bleed blue. We're all really proud of all the other teams and what they're doing, and we certainly are cheering for men's and women's golf as they're getting ready to make their run, and we know baseball is going to make a run. And we've got some people that are doing some PRs and doing some things and going to nationals in cross country and track and field. So it's a really exciting time here at Cal State San Marcos, and we're not done. School's about done, but the spring sports aren't done. And that's just what's awesome. So we'll see what's going to happen here in the next couple of weeks, but it's going to be exciting.
Thank you, Coach. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jayline, I want to talk to you a little bit about there. So first of all, before we get into the details of today's game, were you hoping Coach gave you the call that you were going to be the one to start today's game?
Yeah, I trust all of our 5 pitchers and our pitching staff to be able to start and finish a game for us, but it's nice to be able to start a game to have the chance to be put into the championship.
Well, let's talk about this game a little bit. To me, this is, and Coach mentioned a little bit, it's kind of one of those, what they would call kind of those old-fashioned softball games. Just really good 2 pitchers going, and kind of one team breaks through in 1 inning is what I feel like it was. Tell me about the opportunity to pitch in that and just keep your team in the game until you guys had the chance to come through.
Yeah, it's super exciting. I tried to get as many ground out pop-ups as I can to keep my team in the game. I try to keep the score as low as possible to give us a chance to win. So that's my job. That's my only job I can do. I don't hit, I don't field, I don't play outfield, so I feel like I need to do that for my team to be successful.
When I got to ask you one last thing before we go back to Coach. When you saw that last ball go in the air, did you ever have a doubt that that was going to be caught on the warning track?
No, I definitely knew it was going to be caught if it was in play. I did get a little nervous because the wind sometimes, if it wasn't blowing, then sometimes it can go out. So definitely held my breath for a tiny second, but I knew Clam was going to catch it if it was put in play.
Coach, one last thing. You guys obviously in the winner's bracket. Just how important is it to get 2 wins like this one to be able to put your team in the championship? Let's be honest, the most rested of all the teams that will be there tomorrow.
We love only playing 1 game a day. We don't even know what to do. We're all looking at ourselves, oh, we're done already?
Let's go lunch.
Yeah, let's go have lunch. So it's really nice to be able to be rested going into tomorrow. But we know tomorrow's going to be a battle. It just is. The 2 teams that are left in this tournament in East Bay, in Dominguez Hills, they've got great pitching staffs. They've got great hitters. They're well-coached teams. So it's not like we're sitting here, pretty, waiting for tomorrow. We know, and this group knows that you can't take anything for granted. We have been here before, where you only need to show up the next day and win 1 game to win a trophy. And the last time that happened here, we did not make it happen. We were beat twice on our own field. So that is a feeling that we all remember. It is a taste in our mouth that we all still have, and we know that tomorrow's going to be a battle, and we're going to be ready for it. And we are not overlooking anyone. And it's on our field, and it's our job to get the job done.
Well, thank you so much. This was a great interview. Thank you so much for your time, and good luck to the Cougars tomorrow.